to The Breakdown. I'm your host, Diane Rembert, avid reader, award-winning literary blogger, and the founder of Diamond's Literary World, which is my footprint in the literary industry. Today, I'll be talking to you about a book that's a little different for me. Actually, the genre is a little different for me. It's a new author for me, but one that is definitely added to my list. I'm talking about Tell Me Lies by Michelle Lindo Rice. Before I begin, I just want to tell you guys that when I say different genre for me, it's an interracial Christian romance. I don't even know if I've ever read a Christian romance, but this book was so well written that it took a while for me to realize that I'm actually looking at a interracial romance blossom right before my eyes. The main character is Noah. He is a pastor that has been assigned to a somewhat small church, and prior to his first Sunday, he is testifying at a court hearing, and he bumps into an attorney, which is Sydney. The sparks fly. They fall in love and decide that they want to be together. They struggle with some of the same issues that most Christian couples would deal with, and that is premarital sex. However, they deal with it. But we find out that Noah has some secrets, some deep, dark secrets that go back to his childhood. And he doesn't want to reveal them to Sydney for fear that she will leave him. Now, he lives with his elderly grandfather, who encourages him to be honest with Sydney and give her, don't let her be blindsided. Well, of course he didn't do that, and he met in an accident and she was blindsided. And so the question now becomes, can she forgive him for lying to her? And she also has to deal with trying to forgive her best friend, who is now dating the man that left her at the altar. I failed to mention that. Sydney was once a member of the church that Noah has been assigned to. However, she has issues with the church. Well, not the church itself, but that's the site of her previous hurt. So she was left at the altar by Lance. Lance has now come back to town, and he starts to date her best friend. So now this book, I will say, I've read a lot of books about forgiveness. This particular book took forgiveness to a whole nother level for me. And I can't give it away, but the bombshell that is dropped in this book, it's hard. It's a hard one. But I guess since she was already in love, I can't tell it. But I would highly recommend that you check out Tell Me Lies, Michelle Lindo Rice. And the sequel is Lie to Me, which is also very good. And so she hopefully is working on part 3 so that we can find out what happens with everyone. But if you're looking for something different, I often hear people say, oh, I'm bored with the genre. Everything sounds the same. Try something a little different. I just happen to love Christian fiction. And I like Michelle Lindo Rice as a person. So I wanted to give her a try, and I was completely blown away. So pick it up. If you do, let me know what you think. Or put a note down at the bottom of the video. I like to hear you guys' comments. It inspires me to keep going. I appreciate you all so much. Thanks again for taking time to watch another episode of The Breakdown. Until next time,